Are you stumped on how to handle disappointment in yourself? We're going to talk about this today. Hey, my name is Christine Becker, and if you are new to this channel and you like the content you see, why don't you consider subscribing to it by hitting the subscription button below and also that little bell next to it so you don't miss a thing. We all set out to do some pretty amazing stuff in our lives, right? Each and every one of us. But then when we start getting to that goal, when we get down that path, we fail and we start getting disappointed in ourselves. The problem with that is if we take that disappointment too far. Today I'm going to share my top 4 tips with you on how I handle disappointment in myself. So tip number 1, I want you to change your focus onto all that you have done, whether it is with the certain goal that you're trying to reach or if it's in things in your life that you already have reached, amazing goals that you've already met, amazing accomplishments that you've been so proud of. I want you to take your focus off of your failures or off of your disappointments that are currently happening, and I want you to focus on all of those wonderful things. Sit down and write it down if you have to, because taking your focus off of the negative and onto those positive things will change around your mood, and it will cause you to start being proud of yourself instead of disappointing. Number 2 tip I have for you is to just sit down and tell yourself that you are doing the best you can with the knowledge you have at that time. I have used that for myself. I have even used that for others. If I have people in my life that are disappointing me in one way or the other, because it's going to happen because we're all human, I always say that person is doing the best they can with the knowledge they have, and I turn that around and use that on myself also. So if I'm reaching for a goal and I'm not quite getting there, I tell myself, it's okay. I'm doing the best I can with the knowledge I have. And then I just keep going and just keep striving to that goal. The number 3 tip I have for you in how to handle disappointment in yourself is I give myself what I call a happy timeout, or I give myself a break. I exercise patience with myself, because all the good things in life, if they were that easy to have, we would all have them, right? Anything good, anything worthwhile, you usually have to work for, you usually have to go after, and you usually are going to stumble your way to accomplishing it. And sometimes we just need that break. We just need a time out. We need a weekend. We need an hour. We need a day just to refocus, to have some fun, to get our mind off of the disappointments and onto the things we enjoy. Because if you are focused on having fun and laughing and enjoying yourself, it will do wonders for your psyche and for your mood and for your mind. It will do wonders to recharge you to go after that goal. The number 4 tip I have for you is just to refocus on your goal and to keep going. We focus on our goal and what we want, and sometimes we need to sit down and brainstorm our next step, right? Like, think about what you want to do next. Not the big picture, but just that one little step that you want to take next. Focus on that, and then you will find yourself knowing the right step to take. Look, you only fail if you quit. So you keep going, right? Too often we see the success stories of other people, whether they're famous or not, and we think, man, they did that so fast, like they got there so fast. There's really no such thing as that. It takes years of hard work, all the behind the scenes blood, sweat, and tears that people have done, all the sacrifices they have made, all the disappointments they've felt in themselves, all the failures they've had to get to where you finally see. They don't always show that, right? We don't always hear those stories, but they have them too. So remember that as you're going after your goals. We all have failures. We all have stumbling blocks. And a little bonus that I have found out in my own life, those failures are what is going to mold you and shape you and take you to that next level. Look, just like it's usually the little things that bring you down, it's also sometimes those little tweaks, those little changes that can bring you up. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you found it helpful, then why don't you please go down below and give me a thumbs up. And as always, if you like the content you see on this channel, then subscribe to this channel below, because every Thursday I bring you new content to help you live your best life ever. Bye.